Tired of dealing with annoying flies, fruit flies, and gnats in your home? The Zevo Flying Insect Trap is your ultimate solution. Don't wait. Check out the link in the video description now to get your Zevo Flying Insect Trap on Amazon and enjoy a bug-free home today.
An actor who played a lovable bad boy in Ugly Betty has been called handsome as ever 14 years after the season finale. Eric Mabius took on the role of Daniel Meade between 2006 and 2010 before the comedy drama, based on the telenovela Yo Soy Betty, La Fia, was axed after 4 seasons. The series followed Betty Suarez, played by Barbie actress America Ferrera, who lands a job at the fancy fashion magazine Mode. Despite being considered unstylish, Gen Z would now be obsessed with her knitwear, and coming from more humble beginnings than the other employees. The unlikely friendship between Betty and her boss Daniel was a key narrative throughout the episodes as they became increasingly intrinsic to each other's lives. Daniel starts off as a man who loved partying and romancing multiple women, while not acknowledging his privilege as a white man who got his job through the family name. However, under Betty's guidance, he becomes an unrecognizable version of himself, and there's even a possibility he'd give up womanizing for the titular character. Disappointed fans didn't ever get their answer as to whether they were going to give things a go. The whole series ended on a cliffhanger with Daniel bumping into Betty, who had moved from New York to London. It may have been 14 years since the hit show was taken off air, but Daniel's youthful appearance makes it seem as if it's only been 14 days. The 53-year-old actor shares an insight into his life on Instagram, and fans are often complimentary about his looks. Eric, handsome as ever, wrote J. Robert creative on a selfie of Eric suited and booted, with fellow fans echoing the handsome statement in their own comments. The complimentary adjectives didn't stop with dashing, gorgeous, and dapper, also attributed to Eric. Many people still refer to him by his character name from the Aughts series. Hello Daniel, I love you, expressed both Angelian Abate and Angela Cordo. In a separate post, Emmy de Almeida was still searching for answers. Daniel, I need to know you and Betty ended up being a couple, please? We all need to know. Luckily, Eric has nothing but fond memories from playing the rehabilitated bad boy, so he is unlikely to mind the questions. He recently told Us Weekly that the project is something to strive for in life, adding that they were able to put something into the world that made a difference and continues to make a difference to people's lives, and, for people trying to struggle with their own identity and where they fit in the world, and everyone who is feeling like a fish out of water, and show them how making them a little bit more okay. While the series may have been unexpectedly axed, that hasn't stopped it from continuing to find viewers still in 2024, leading to talks of a reboot even emerging. Just this month, a fan remarked on X, Ugly Betty is the best show ever broadcasted, and multiple Reddit threads are still set up to discuss the series' successes and limitations. Talking about the second life Ugly Betty has enjoyed, Eric said, there's a whole new generation of parents who are my age introducing their kids to it, and having a whole other type of experience watching the show together. It's really neat. Ugly Betty is the best show ever broadcasted. We had an abrupt ending, and I think that we all felt that we didn't have enough time to finish telling the stories that needed to be told, he told TV Tonight. I think Ugly Betty was ahead of its time, and I think that it would be more timely right now than ever. I continue to be proud of that, to be a part of such talent. It was probably the truest work family I've ever had. An American show with a Latino lead was pretty groundbreaking for the time. In fact, there still isn't enough. In the episodes, they tackled subjects that weren't always seen on TV, such as Betty's father Ignacio Suarez's, Tony Plana, deportation to Mexico from his Queens home. Eric married interior designer Ivy Sherman in 2006, who he met at high school, and the couple had 2 sons, Maxfield Elliott and Rylan Jackson. However, they divorced in 2018. Fans of 90s boy band feel absolutely horrible after watching chilling Netflix documentary. Aughts child star unrecognizable 23 years after really hard experience on Friends. One of the biggest heartthrobs of Aughts TV show hasn't aged in 21 years. Aughts pop music legend recalls ego-crushing record label Axe,